Why are so many artists turning to this mixtape format again? Not just in the way the songs sound, but how they are structured, how features are handled, even the pressure of a DJ hosting the project. It's not subtle. This is a full circle moment for hip-hop, and you can feel it.
And this is the great American game.
Compton rapper, generational talent, someone considered by many to be one of the best songwriters of his generation.
I'm always locked in and I'm always trying new things. So find out about him.
Take Kendrick Lamar's GNX for example. His album carries this adventurous, car ride, road trip energy, a journey. The narrative isn't polished like a traditional album of his. It's spontaneous, unfiltered. That feeling is just mixtape to the core.
Some niggas can say I changed on them because I thought they was on the same shit I was on, but they not.
My music is like a relief. It's for the hustlers, it's for the girls, it's for the thugs, it's for the nerds, it's for everybody.
Then you look at Carti's I Am Music. That whole project oozes mixtape energy. DJ Swamp Izzo is all over the tape, hyping it up with that classic energy of that mixtape era. Carti throws 30 tracks on this album with little cohesion, but that's kind of the point. Chaos is the vibe. It's not about structure, it's all about energy and how Carti feels.
I want to rap. Like, I just miss rap. I've wanted a gangster grill since I can remember, but
Tyler, the Creator, who people have called a weirdo for thus long, would bring gangster grills back to life.
And of course, there's Tyler, the Creator. With Call Me If You Get Lost, he brought back DJ Drama, not just as a cameo, but as a central voice in this album.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Ayo, DJ the fuck. It's T baby. Fuck.
I don't think you're ready.
Bunny.
The whole thing is styled like a Gangsta Grillz tape. Sir Baudelaire, the persona of Tyler, traveling the world, flexing his lifestyle and his assets. Tyler leaned into the mixtape aesthetic to tell a story that's less about his inner turmoils like an Igor and more about the financial freedom that he worked towards. So why this shift? I think nostalgia is a big part of it. The artists running the game right now, like I said, Tyler the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, Playboi Carti, they all grew up during the golden era of mixtapes. They were the kids burning CDs, scribbling track lists on papers, refreshing DatPiff pages, hunting leaks on LimeWire. They didn't just consume music, they lived through that mixtape era. Back when tapes weren't just collections of songs, they were statements. Sometimes more honest, more fearless, and more alive than any official studio album could ever be. Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Dipset, G-Unit, they treated mixtapes like battlegrounds. Freestyles over classic beats, skits, shit-talking. It was chaotic and cinematic for its time. Not curated by streaming platforms or algorithms, but born in basements, barbershops, and the streets. But let's rewind even further. The mixtape's DNA stretches back to the 1980s, when DJs like Boosie B and Kid Capri sold cassettes of blended tracks at block parties. By the 2000s, artists like 50 Cent flipped the script entirely of mixtapes. After being dropped by Columbia Records in 1999, he flooded the streets with raw, unfiltered tapes like Guess Who's Back, freestyling over Jay-Z and Nas beats, outshining in some cases even the originals, some say. His mixtape hustle caught Eminem's ear, leading to a 1 million deal with Shady Records. Mixtapes in some cases was the only way for rappers to make it really big. And now those same kids who listened and got raised in that era of 50 Cent's grind and Lil Wayne's Dedication series, for example, are the artists now paying homage to that. They're not mimicking that era, they're channeling it, reinvigorating it, and paying homage not by copying the past but by resurrecting its spirits. Albums are pressure. When Kendrick drops, people expect a thesis, a cultural event, a think piece waiting to happen. Mixtapes are the opposite. They're loose, messy, personal. They're the sketchbook instead of the gallery show. Look at Mac Miller's Faces, a project he dropped in 2014 for free. hidden behind a website challenge where fans had to make a sandwich to download it. It's 24 tracks of psychedelic jazz rap tackling addiction and existential dread. No label would have greenlit that. But on a mixtape, he didn't need permission. It's raw, unfiltered, and widely considered his magnum opus. G-Nex follows the same ethos. Kendrick can touch on heavy topics without needing to make the next to Pimp a Butterfly. The mixtape format gives him permission to just make something, to create without needing to prove anything. And that's the magic. You can experiment, throw in a 90-second song idea that leads to nowhere, feature your homie who isn't really industry ready, play with sounds that might never go viral. It becomes about energy over structure. Even Frank Ocean's Nostalgia Ultra, a mixtape that sampled Coldplay and MGMT, catapulted him from someone part of Odd Futures to R&B's most elusive author. When Coldplay heard his stripped down cover of Strawberry Swing, they invited him on tour. Meanwhile, on other cases, the Eagles sued him for reworking Hotel California into American Wedding. That's the mixtape paradox. High risk, high reward. And today, the spirit lives on. When Young Thug calls Barter 6 a mixtape, or Drake labels If You're Reading This, It's Too Late as one, they tapped into the same rule-breaking energy. Mixtape let artists reclaim hip-hop's outlaw roots in a world of Spotify playlists and TikTok dances. In a way, this mixtape revival feels like hip-hop coming home. Albums today often feel optimized for the algorithm, pushed through label filters, designed for playlists. But mixtapes are for people, for the day ones, for the community. They let artists tap back into that raw, rebellious instinct. Think Gucci Mane's 70+ tapes recorded even from prison, keeping trap alive before it swallowed the mainstream. Or Lil B's 68 projects flooding the internet with his rap and mixtapes. Mixtapes let hip-hop breathe again. And they're not just for legends. Up-and-comers like Ken Carson, Osama Son. They used SoundCloud drops and YouTube Lucy's as modern mixtapes, testing sounds, building their fan base and dodging sample clearances. It's the same hunger that drove someone like 50 Cent and Lil Wayne at that time, just in a different way. So when artists today tap into that mixtape format through structure, features, DJs, or pure chaos, it's not laziness, it's intentional sometimes, it's emotional, it's a way of saying this is who I am before the label, before the rollout, before the expectation. It's freedom, it's homage, it's making music fun again, going back to its roots. We're witnessing a mixtape era involved for the digital space. I want to thank y'all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and want more of them, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe. We're close to the 1,000 subscribers. And let me know if you're into this new return of this mixtape era, or do you prefer more of the more polished, conceptual album styles? I like both. It's just different intentions really, where artists go with it. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Peace out.